If you're thinking about buying or selling FFIE, you may just want to hear this first. It might just have a huge influence on what you do next. Also, Nvidia stock with a huge, highly anticipated post-market earnings release here tomorrow. It is a few other stocks that you may want to have on your radar for tomorrow's trading, if not in your portfolio. So let's dive right in. Welcome back to the Making Easy Money YouTube channel. Join along as we stroll down the road of financial freedom. Don't forget to subscribe and let's dive right in. First stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, and that is Nvidia. Like I said in the beginning of this video, tomorrow is a highly anticipated day for the company. It's not just any earnings, it is one of the most highly anticipated earnings that the company has seen since being listed here on the NASDAQ. And these expectations just doesn't stem from the obvious demand of AI, but more so the strategic partnerships that Nvidia just recently made the past quarter, which a lot of us expect to reflect positive here on this upcoming earnings report. And if you're wondering what trading platform I am using, it is called Moomoo. If you do want to sign up for Moomoo, remember using my sign up link in the description below will grant everyone these perks you see here on the screen. All you have to do is make your initial deposit of only $100, but not only will you get an extra 3-day trades a week, but also these free stocks that Moomoo is currently offering can value up to $2,500 each. Also, you will have key data, tools, and resources at your disposal, such as the daily short sell analysis and the interpretations of indicators chart, which is a huge game changer for beginners and novice traders that do not understand how to read charts or indicators really well. So again, using my sign up link in the description below while signing up for Moomoo, you get a lot to gain and nothing to lose. And just a quick token of appreciation for you guys checking into this video, I'm going to give you my options trading strategy heading into Nvidia's earnings. With that being said, my call strategy is for that $140 strike for the expiration of 9/13. This is my call strategy. And the reason behind this is because if we do get a great earnings report like expected, we know for a fact that Nvidia is going to run for some days, more so some weeks, like we have been seeing these recent 3 earnings reports back to back. This thing just running days and days after those great earnings report. We expect the exact same thing to happen here this earnings. Now, if it doesn't take place like that, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we have the put option strategy as well. We're playing them both, but our put options expire 8/30, and we do have, let me show you this, guys, so we can get the calculator up as well. And we're buying the $125 strike here on these puts that expire here on the 30th, just 2 days after the earnings release. Now, we will be buying these puts here during tomorrow's trading. I do feel as though that they're going to get a little bit cheaper, of course, because I do expect for speculative buying to roll into Nvidia before tomorrow's earnings report. So with that being said, I do plan on buying this a little bit after lunch, of course, and playing out my calls for the long run, because if things does go south, ladies and gentlemen, we will be able to lock in a nice premium off of our puts, and then we will be able to ride it back up on our calls that expire here next month on the 13th. With that being said, that is my options trading strategy here in Nvidia. And if you feel as though that you can't afford Nvidia shares, well, great news, guys. I do have a stock that will benefit great from a great earnings report from Nvidia here tomorrow, and that stock is HPQ, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, HP, this company currently has a market cap of $34 billion, and I do feel as though that it is currently undervalued with this huge AI boom. I do value HPQ around $70 billion, and that is slightly over double than what we see here today. With that being said, HPQ is one of those household names when it comes to computers, and alongside Nvidia, a great earnings report, a company like HPQ will only benefit from something like that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, where I see this share price headed to within the next year, I do see HPQ getting around those $70 levels here within the next 12 months, especially with the huge acceleration with the AI boom and demand. Next stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, and that is FFIE. And if you're still here with me and you made it this far in the video, can you please comment in the comment section below the current time that it is here in the video. Now, FFIE, as you all know, today was another retracement day, but it wasn't all bad. As you guys can see here, we did actually set a higher low than yesterday. No, we didn't set a higher high, but if we take a brief look and check out our 4-hour chart, we did slightly break below that mid-Bollinger Band here on today's aftermarket trading. But what we want to see here tomorrow, and the reason why I say it isn't all bad, ladies and gentlemen, is due to, again, the volume wasn't extremely high on this retracement day. But if we do go back to, oh yeah, we're on the 4-hour chart. As you guys can see here, we slightly broke through the mid-Bollinger here on the 4-hour, but we didn't drastically drop through it. We're going to keep our eyes out on that here tomorrow, but if it does take place, ladies and gentlemen, we do stand a very great chance to challenge this lower here pretty soon. The exact same thing with HOLO for all you HOLO shareholders out there. Like, if you have been keeping the channel, let everyone know if we break through that mid-Bollinger Band here on the 4-hour, it's more than likely we're going to challenge that lower. That's exactly what happened here, and that's exactly what can happen here with FFIE. We're pretty close alongside it, so tomorrow is going to be a very big trading day for sure, especially if we do see the type of market conditions like we did here today. If we go back to the day chart here on FFIE really quickly and take our interpretations of indicators, aka our cheat sheet, this is a go-to tool that you novice and beginner traders will find very, very helpful. If you don't understand how to read indicators or charts really well, then never fear. The interpretations of indicators chart is here. Let me move myself here really quickly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But here, as you guys can see here, no obvious signal here on the day chart. Okay, we are bouncing back towards those normal levels. As you all know, this thing was severely overbought, shaping itself back up for another run. And this is why I tell you guys it isn't all bad. This thing could have retraced 15 to 20% here on today's trading, but that wasn't the case with this turnover ratio of only 70%. Okay, as you guys know, the day before that, turnover ratio 217%. The day before that, 634% on the turnover ratio. Okay, on that major retracement day, seeing as though that we did fall under 100%, we should see a turnaround here tomorrow. Slightly more buying than shorting on the block orders here today. Tomorrow is going to be very, very interesting for sure. Like I said before, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you consider joining our Discord server so you will stay in the loop with all of my stock market alerts in real time. Also, I will be updating you guys on today's short sell analysis for FFIE once that comes in, which is around 10 p.m. Central Time each and every day. A huge advantage tool that they currently have over other trading platforms like TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Webull, you name it, ladies and gentlemen. So again, make sure you consider Moomoo, and consider joining our Discord. And may the gains be with you.